Good afternoon. I'm Gwendolyn Morton, and this is Live at 5 on WBON TV9, where every local story starts here. Today, some of our top headlines. We've got an update on a Richmond man who escaped custody, plus KSP searching for a missing teen, and Special Olympics discusses their Duck Derby fundraiser. We've got Sam in the Weather Center with the very latest forecast. And of course, your sports report with Michael Watkins. That's all coming up today, live at 5. But our first WBON TV big story of the day is actually an update from a story we brought you here yesterday. Kentucky State Police have announced that Robert Taylor, the Richmond man who escaped from a Harlan County work release program on Tuesday, is back in custody. Taylor, 49, walked away from a work crew in the Mullis community of Harlan County around 1:30 Tuesday. State Trooper Shane Jacobs provided an update on social media Tuesday night, stating, "We are pleased to report that Mr. Taylor has been located and apprehended. He has been returned to custody. We greatly appreciate the public's assistance in helping the Kentucky State Police locate him. Thank you for your support." Great guys. Well, Kentucky State Police Post 11 in London is also asking for the public's help in locating a missing Whitley County juvenile. 16-year-old Layla C. Wells of Corbin was last seen last night, April the 16th, around 10 p.m. A family member reported seeing her walking out of her residence at the time. Layla is described as a white female, 5 foot 8 inches tall, approximately 130 pounds, with shoulder-length hair and blue eyes. She was last seen wearing a purple hoodie and black sweatpants, along with black Nike slides that have a red swoosh symbol. She was also carrying a small white purse with a gold chain strap. Kentucky State Police are actively investigating Layla's disappearance. Anyone with information regarding her whereabouts is urged to contact KSP. You can use the toll-free number. That's 1-800-222-5555. Trooper Matt Ridner is leading the investigation. Well, in just a few days, Paradise Cove at Lake Reba Park will be taken over by dozens of ducks, little rubber ducks to be exact. The Madison County Special Olympics and Richmond Parks and Rec will be hosting the 2025 Duck Derby fundraiser, where participants will get to watch their ducks travel through the waterways of the mini golf course. Richmond Parks and Rec's Jamie Moore spoke with WBON about the details of the event and how you can support the Madison County Special Olympics.
We are here at Adventure Falls, right here around Lake Reba, where in a few short days, the Duck Derby, as part of the Madison County Special Olympics fundraiser, will take place, and the ducks will be actually racing through the water right behind me, and there are lots of great prizes awarded to the winning duck. There are 3 different categories as far as how much you want to purchase a duck for, and we spoke to Jamie Moore with the Madison County Special Olympics about all the things that take place with this fundraiser.
On the Richmond Parks and Recreation website, we do have our flyer with our QR code, so they can find it there. They can find it on the Madison County KY Special Olympics Facebook page, but they can use the QR code and get them that way. They can stop by the Parks and Recreation office Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30, if they want to purchase them with cash or with check. And the race begins, the first one begins at 2. The second one begins probably around 2:15, and the third one will go around 2:30 or 2:45. We'll have food vendors and games and the bounce houses. Anybody that comes out will have raffle tickets. They'll get a free one, and they'll at the information booth we'll also have the raffle table booth right there, and they can put in what they want to try to win. And we will be selling these awesome Duck Derby shirts. One of our athletes, his name is Alex Hester. He's a local artist, and he designed these for us last year. And so we have several still to sell. They'll be $10 a piece.
The Madison County Special Olympics is fully funded by these fundraisers, and it's a great time for this event to bring the kids out and take part in a family-friendly event.
We have to buy all of our equipment for our 10 sports, and the 10 sports go year-round. And we also have to pay our competition fees to both regional and state competitions, and then league fees for our teams. And then also if we travel out of town and have to stay overnight, then it covers our travel costs. This is how we make it run.
Jamie also spoke about the sponsorship opportunities and how they are also a way for the Madison County Special Olympics to make money. If you are a business or even an individual and you would like to sponsor the event, Jamie spoke about the different ways you can get involved with that.
We started last year with the sponsorship. We noticed that lots of businesses would like to be involved, and so this gives us a chance to help advertise local businesses that are supporting Madison County Special Olympics. So there's different levels in which that you can become a sponsor. There's bronze, silver, gold, and then presenting sponsor. And within each of those sponsorship levels, then there's different things that are involved. They'll all be mentioned on our Madison County Special Olympics Facebook page, but it goes up to even with the presenting sponsors. They'll have their banners hanging on the bridge. They'll be sent out through the Parks and Recreation email blast. Our constant contact will advertise, and then also on the Parks and Recreation page.
For more information, you can check out the Madison County Special Olympics Richmond Facebook page, or you can stop by the Richmond Parks and Recreation right there over McDowell Park Monday through Friday to get more information, or right now you can also stop by there and purchase your duck. Reporting from Adventure Falls here at Lake Reba Park for WBON TV 9, I'm Michael Watkins.
Thanks, Michael, for that report. Looks like a good cause for the Special Olympics here in Madison County. Well, one man in Pulaski County was arrested Wednesday morning on a charge of attempted murder. According to officials, police were dispatched to a residence on Mill Spring Road in Nancy in response to an early morning domestic violence call at the home. Officers reportedly found a physical domestic dispute occurring between 36-year-old Lance Baker and his mother. Baker was arrested on charges of attempted murder, first-degree strangulation, first-degree unlawful imprisonment, and second-degree terroristic threatening, and taken to the Pulaski County Detention Center. An investigation into that case is ongoing. A man involved in a multi-million-dollar scheme to manufacture and sell counterfeit anti-anxiety pills, including sales in southern Kentucky, has been sentenced to 6.5 years in federal prison. 27-year-old Alessandra Sabah was also ordered to pay $5 million to the federal government. Sabah admitted to participating in a conspiracy to create and distribute fake Xanax pills. These counterfeit pills were stamped to resemble genuine medication but contained ingredients with no accepted medical use in the United States. According to his plea agreement, while the conspirators distributed these fake pills throughout the country, federal authorities pursued the case in Kentucky due to confirmed sales within the state, specifically in Clay and Laurel counties. The investigation, which led to Sabah's arrest in Switzerland in December of 2023, involved the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration, the Internal Revenue Service, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, and the Manchester Police Department. U.S. District Judge Robert E. Wire delivered the 6.5-year sentence on April the 11th in federal court in London. With that, we're going to take a quick break. A nice day out there again, hoping for more warm temperatures as we move into the weekend. Sam up next with all the details.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
We would like to invite you to join our family at Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
Outdoor Power has become a family tradition, with 3 generations here bringing you years of experience.
We will help you find the best selection of outdoor power equipment from Code Cadet, Grasshopper, DeWalt, Makita, Echo, Shindawa, and now still in our Georgetown store.
Or bring your equipment into our service department. We will keep it running for years to come.
And as with all families, we have to keep Mama happy. So come on in and see us at Bishop's Small Engine Repair in Richmond and in Georgetown.
Are you tired of the same food options when you're trying to decide what's for dinner? Let Mammut Bar and Grill in Richmond ease that burden. Their one-of-a-kind menu offers fine Mexican options, plus burgers, a large selection of sandwiches and wraps, pasta, steaks, seafood, and a full list of appetizers. You can please everyone on your guest list with a trip to Mammut Bar and Grill, located in Richmond at 2187 Lexington Road, across from Whitehall Elementary School.
Are you considering a bathroom remodel? Think about this. Remodeling your bathroom without addressing the plumbing is like going to get a facelift when you need heart surgery. Plumbing is the heart of your home. At Fast Flow, we understand the importance of a well-functioning plumbing system. Our expert plumbers have years of experience in providing top-notch plumbing services. Don't just settle for a pretty face. Choose Fast Flow Plumbing before you remodel and keep your home's heart beating perfectly.
Call a pro at Fast Flow.
When it comes to having someone work on our homes, you need someone you can trust. Someone who will get the job done the right way and be with you throughout the entire process. At Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration, they will meet with you and explain what needs to be done. They won't take advantage of you during your time of need and offer free roof inspections, water damage cleanup, water remediation, and restoration, plus more services. Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration. Online at KentuckyRoofWorks.com and on Facebook. There when you need us.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON TV Channel 9. Moving into the Easter holiday weekend, we've got Sam in the Weather Center going to give us a detail about that forecast.
Hi, thanks, and welcome everybody. We're dealing with some beautiful weather out here, and that trend will continue for our Good Friday. There will be some changes, however, the winds will pick up and it's going to turn even warmer outside. We're going to get a little summer-like weather and heat and humidity moving in. Now the humidity will really start taking hold as we head into Saturday and Sunday and Monday. Dew point temperatures generally in the mid-60s, which is about average here for the summertime. We'll have a warm breeze developing. Storms then fire off. There will be a chance for a couple storms as we head into our Saturday. A little bit better chance though on Sunday, a couple storms Sunday night and into Monday seems to be the greatest chance here. I say that because we're going to have a stalled frontal boundary kind of hanging out right to our northwest. So here we are Friday. We've got this warm front moving over us. That's going to kick up the heat. Now we'll have plenty of sunshine to enjoy. Check it out. High temperature. Irvine around 81, Lancaster 77, Danville 77, Berea 79, and 78 here in Richmond. So there's the stalled frontal boundary Saturday. Again, it is in close proximity, and so there is a chance we could have a couple showers or storms, kind of a line of them. And as it moves through, technically there is a marginal threat. You get a line of storms, it can push out the winds. So maybe an isolated damaging wind gusts kind of on our doorstep there. And then on Sunday, it backtracks off to the far west. We'll finally have that come through though Sunday night, Monday. So there's the front, here's the system. So we have this big ridge over us, and this is going to be the pattern. It's actually sinking a little farther down to the southeast. So kind of a summer-like weather pattern with some storms riding the edge of that ridge. And that will take us through next week. So there will be other chances, kind of your daily storm chance firing up from time to time. So we see high temperature near 80 tomorrow. And again, Saturday with more humidity, breezy winds continue out of the southwest, and 70 on Monday. That's our best chance of storms.
Oh, Sam, I'm loving that 78 degrees and that sunshine tomorrow. Bring that on. You can check out that full forecast up anytime at our website, WBONTV.com. You can also check it out on our Facebook page. Well, an update to a story we've been following here Live at 5. A preliminary hearing held yesterday in Bourbon County revealed disturbing new details in the case against 19-year-old Christopher Tolby, who is accused of murdering 20-year-old Dixie Brainerd and 24-year-old Charles Calloway. Kentucky State Police Sergeant William Howard testified that Tolby allegedly approached a vehicle with Brainerd, Calloway, and Brainerd's infant son inside. Tolby is accused of fatally shooting Brainerd. Sergeant Howard stated that Calloway then fled, but Talby pursued him, allegedly stabbing him multiple times. The court also heard testimony that Talby then picked up a friend and returned to the scene where they found Calloway still alive. Talby allegedly then killed Calloway by striking him with a baseball bat. Sergeant Howard testified that Talby subsequently moved both victims' bodies. At the time of Talby's arrest, police reportedly found blood-covered clothing, a knife, and a baseball bat and blood in his vehicle. Testimony also indicated Talby may have taken a handgun from his parents' home before the murders and later discarded it. Talby's case is now expected to move to the grand jury. His bond remains set at $2 million. Lexington firefighters responded to a structure fire this morning, according to officials. Emergency crews were dispatched to 2775 Paris Pike around 10 a.m. in response to a house fire that had spread its way to the attic. At the scene, crews were able to quickly extinguish the blaze. No injuries were reported. Officials say that the home was being renovated, so nobody will be displaced. The cause of the fire is currently under investigation. The roadway at Paris Pike and southbound LaGrange was temporarily closed due to the crews who were at the scene and have now been reopened. Well, one person was killed during an overnight crash in Lexington. According to officials, emergency crews responded to a collision that occurred at Nicholasville Road and Larkin Road just before midnight Wednesday. Police say that that victim, now identified by the Fayette County coroner as 62-year-old Paul Randall Williams, was pronounced dead at the scene. The coroner reportedly listed the cause of death as blunt trauma injury to the head and torso and deemed the crash as an accident. Officials added that an unoccupied vehicle had also been struck during the crash. The investigation reportedly is ongoing. Well, a Northern Kentucky lawyer is sentenced Wednesday after pleading guilty to theft. According to the Attorney General Russell Coleman, a Campbell County Circuit judge sentenced Jennifer Zacchaeus Miller to serve a 6-year prison sentence as a result of 2 theft charges. Reportedly, Jennifer Zacchaeus Miller pleaded guilty earlier this year to the crime of stealing over $200,000 from 2 Campbell County estates. According to the plea, the first theft occurred from May 2020 to April of 2024, and then the second from June 2023 to May of 2024. As an attorney and an officer of the court, the defendant was entrusted to help families during their grief, Coleman said. Instead, she preyed on them during their most vulnerable moments. It's fitting she left a courtroom not as a lawyer, but as a convicted criminal. Coleman further stated that Zacchaeus Miller was automatically and temporarily barred from the practicing law. The Kentucky Bar Association will now consider whether she will be permanently disbarred. In addition to her prison sentence, the court ordered Zacchaeus Miller to pay restitution. We're going to take a quick break. Michael Watkins up next with all the sports news from around the area.
Discover the hometown difference at Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Kentucky. Family owned and operated for 60 years, we're dedicated to providing outstanding customer service and a welcoming atmosphere. Our friendly staff is here to help you find the perfect vehicle and keep it running smoothly. Take a look at our new and quality pre-owned vehicles at jackburford.com.
Estill County EMA CSEP is a huge asset to those in Estill and surrounding counties. CSEP in Estill County has partnered with Everbridge to bring you alert and notification services that will allow you to maintain your contact info and ensure you receive alerts for locations in Estill County that are important to you. For more information and to register your device, visit EstillCountyEMA.net. You can also stay up to date with your county by following Estill County EMA CSEP on Facebook, helping you stay safe at home.
Fastball.
Hey y'all, it's Sawyer.
And Gus and Petey.
From Hickson Funson, Kentucky Lawyers.
Sawyer, can I ask you a question? If size matters, why did David beat Goliath?
That's because it's not the size of the dog in the fight that matters, it's the size of the fight in the dog. If you've been hurt in an accident and want local lawyers who will fight for you, call Mr. Josh Nydad Gay.
Call 859-777-7000 or visit honestdealers.com.
At the Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, we have activities galore, including video games, bowling, pool, delicious food at Champions, plus karaoke and live entertainment 7 days a week. Enjoy the climate-controlled patio, watch NFL football, and your Kentucky Wildcats all season long. The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, just off exit 87 at 1025 Amberley Way in Richmond.
When inclement weather hits the greater Richmond area, you can count on Richmond's very own WBON TV9 news team. Continuing news team coverage of traffic alerts, power outages, road conditions, and traffic impacts like accidents or downed trees. Accurate forecast, watches and warnings, local cancellations and delays, and official information from emergency management and the National Weather Service. Be sure to like and follow WBON TV on Facebook for breaking news, alerts, watches, and warnings. And log on to WBONTV.com for all the news on your schedule. Count on WBON TV9 and our media partners 100.7 FM The Coyote for outstanding team coverage when you need it most. Thanks for watching Richmond's very own Channel 9.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON TV Channel 9. One of the most popular spring events for EKU sport lovers is set to take place next weekend as the 4th annual Suits for Seniors will happen at Chenault Vineyards. In today's Mammoth Bar and Girl Sports Report, Michael takes a detailed look at this special night for EKU football.
Back with you for another Mammoth Bar and Grill Sports Report. We are rounding the corner and headed toward another big weekend for EKU sports, and more in particular EKU football, as the 2025 Suits for Seniors event will take place next weekend. This has become a huge success in a short amount of time for head coach Walt Wells and the program as a whole as they prep juniors and seniors for their future outside of football. Next Friday, upperclassmen from the football program will take part in a reverse job fair where they will get to meet and interview with businesses from all over Central Kentucky to help get a better idea about what they want to do if their football career should end after college. Then that night, EKU football alumni, fans, and supporters of the program will gather for a great cause at Chenault Vineyards to help celebrate EKU football and to help raise money for custom suits for the players from Cuff to Collar in Richmond that are paid for courtesy of this great event.
Cuff to Collar downtown, they do a great job of fitting our kids in custom fit suits, custom fit shirts. So we buy 2 shirts, a suit, a belt, and some socks and a tie. And we let them do the shoes because I'm not getting into that war. And so, each graduating person gets that. So that gives them a leg up on having the ability to wear that suit when they go on interviews. Like some of them wear them to, unfortunately, funerals, but they go, some of them go to formals, some of them go to this, and they have that suit, and it gives them a little pride, and it's fit to them because, some of these guys are built and cut real well, and some of them are just massive human beings, and
that you can't just go
get it off the rack.
Dillard's,
and if it does, it doesn't fit great. So you got to get it. You either got to get it taken in, or you wear it baggy, or you wear it too tight. And so, matter of fact, Zach walking across right there has got one.
Dak Allen, who's the salesman
Dak
here.
Allen, who's the salesman here, he got one.
I can't imagine Peyton Collins.
Peyton's just getting his right now, and so I just think it's a great opportunity to send them back. Now they've gone through the juniors and seniors have gone through 3 weeks of resume and interview training.
Okay.
So then the day of the event, which is April the 25th, which is our Friday, we'll do at noon in the Erdman Center, we'll do a reverse job fair where they present themselves any way they want to, old resume, portfolio, computer, digital, whatever they do. And we'll have about 25 to 30 companies come and interview them. And so we do that. Well, then that night, to pay for all this, we have a party, which they don't get to come to, but, we
adults only.
They will next year.
Well, they're adults, but we're not going to mix work and pleasure until they graduate.
Next year, yeah.
And so we have a cocktail hour at 6 at Chenault Vineyards, which is a great venue. I mean, it is fantastic, especially when it's nice and beautiful.
Last year the weather was
sunsets,
perfect.
it was perfect. So we do stuff outside, we do stuff inside. We have everything's included in the cost of either your single, double, or table purchase.
There are tickets still available and can be purchased at the link on EKUsports.com. This is a great time if you're an EKU sports fan and a great chance to cut loose and enjoy a night with other EKU football supporters. For today's Mammoth Bar and Grill Sports Report, looking forward to seeing everybody next weekend, I'm Michael Watkins.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your host, Michael Watkins, and Samantha Burford as they cover sports news for the greater Madison County area. Get your local sports news every Monday night from 6 to 7 p.m. on WBON Channel 9 and on radio at Y92.5, V99.3, and WKXO Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by Aero Auto Glass, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
When the awful Michigan weather makes its way down I-75, you want your vehicle ready for anything. Harlan Sons Auto Care knows there's no good time to break down, but especially when it's ice cold outside. So get that preventative maintenance taken care of at Harlan Sons on North Keeneland Drive in Richmond. Harlan Sons works on the smallest repairs all the way up to major engine work, and they can work on Chevy, Mercedes, and everything in between. So no need to take your German car up to Lexington to overpay when Harlan Sons is just off exit 90 in Richmond. Call 859-626-7695 for Harlan Sons Auto Care.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
I love this card.
Thanks. Go Colonels! Is it here? Hey, Coach, it's right here, but shouldn't you be at the game?
Carry your favorite team with you everywhere you go with the new EKU branded debit card from CG Bank. No matter what season it is, always show your Colonel pride.
It's that time of year when we are day and night driving with our kids all over. Your car never stops. At AMCO Transmissions, we make sure to keep you rolling. We have the latest technology, certified technicians, and longest warranty to keep your vehicles running strong. We specialize in all foreign and domestic transmissions, drivetrain, or just general maintenance. Did you know at AMCO the average customer saves $1,800 in comparison to the dealer? And AMCO has a longer warranty. Come see us at AMCO Transmission for the best service and the cheapest prices around. AA MCO. Oh, welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON TV Channel 9. Got a traffic note for you if you're going to be traveling on I-75 northbound in Madison County overnight tonight. The Kentucky Transportation Cabinet is advising that rolling roadblocks will be in place for scheduled pothole repair. That definitely needs to be taken care of. The work is scheduled to take place between midnight and 3 a.m. overnight tonight. Repairs will be located between mile markers 87, which is the EKU bypass, and mile point 97 at the Fayette County line. Motorists traveling in the area during these hours should expect temporary delays That could last anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes as the mobile pothole repair operation moves along the interstate. Thanks so much for joining us today. Have a wonderful afternoon. I'll see you back here tomorrow, live at 5.